struggle. We're up against Mr. Towel. 600-point rating difference, so we'll see what we can do here. Don't call it the Twilight Struggle Bus for nothing. Justin. Yo, alright. Yeah. Standard opening. We're gonna hold decal, we're gonna space socialist, we're gonna play Vietnam last action round. We are going to headline defectors. You already headlined, so there it goes. Warsaw and Iran. I guess we coup that back. We can move into Egypt later. We can move into Malaysia later. I have decal, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go for it. La lucha armada es el único camino para la liberación. Lo que puedo responder es que, por lo menos en las condiciones de nuestro país, no había otro camino. He's gonna coup back. Certainly gonna work for him. No, well, it works enough. Let's go with the 2-opper. No, not Israel. What am I doing? I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm a little nervous. If he crawls into Pakistan, I have IP war, but it's gonna be tough to hold that. Okay. Good stuff. Do I want to take France? Let's space. Not say some decal. Very standard game so far. Nothing weird. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna go into Pakistan until he sees IP war. Let's just. Maybe he will. Who knows? Two in South Korea. Yeah, keeping it pretty boring here. Let's see. Decal is held. This is last AR, so this must be IP war. Get sent to CIA for free. One of the most boring turn ones of all time.
Totalitarian regimes are nurtured by misery and want. They spread and grow in the evil soil of poverty.
Okay, plenty of ops. A crud ton of ops.
When the hope of a people for
Jesus, nothing even resembling a headline. I think I might headline either of these wars. So decall and destall. Glad to see those. We're in a space decall. We're going to hold destall. 2, 3, 4. How? Wait. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I can get Dom off here pretty readily. So I think we just headline this war. We're also going to hold... We're holding destall for blockade, which I know he has, obviously. Asia's scoring, +1 for him. Coup in Libya, I'm going to assume. Or maybe Panama. Let's hope Panama. Well, whatever. We'd like to see a failed coup. I'm not going to event NATO, so let's go. 3, and I really wanted to crawl towards India. That has very limited reach. With Asia scored. But playing for Saudi Arabia, whatever, that's not that great. So we're just not going to do it. De Gaulle, great. Where's this going? Pakistan? Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is fine.
The challenge of the 20th century is the challenge of human relations.
I don't have time to space and score, and I think I'll just take Algeria. He definitely doesn't have socialists. That's great. So it can't kind of get screwed. Blockade. There goes D-stall. Good for you.
Which men of goodwill cannot solve or adjust.
Now I can't respond on AR6. Which looks like not a problem.
So my country's purpose is to help us move out.
So far, so good.
Of horrors into the light. To
This
find
is
a
good.
way by which the minds of men, the hopes of men,
That's
the
great.
souls of men everywhere can move forward toward peace and happiness and well-being.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get Middle East scoring off unless he has some problems, but we're going to allow him to have some problems. Containment will gain me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ops, basically. For 3, special, not a great headline. EEU, actually, I kind of want to... No. I kind of want to headline it, just to make him poop his pants. And actually to neuter a D-stall redraw. But D-stall is a problem for him to play anyhow, so let's start with containment. It's actually going to give me 4 ops, so really only +1 from containment here, because we're not going to get the NTB up, we're not going to get 1 from Middle East, so that's 2, only these other 4 cards. He's thinking. C5. Well, he got the hit. So this is 1 into Libya, then a coup in Libya. Which I'm going to have to eat for -2, I think. US-Japan? Marshall. No. Interesting choice there, knowing that I have Middle East. Suez is out there. So we're going to do it a little bit differently. Recover that. We're going to OP France. And we're going to crawl to Jordan. Or we just keep France fully covered. Let's do that. Oh, that's right, I'm under containment. One of the reasons you know I'm not good at this game is because I forget cards I just played. D-stall event. Where is he taking these ops from? Yeah, okay. South Korea's fine. Let's go. Can't do much about this. Asia for one more. Let's dump Middle East. I think we're just going to hold NTB. Yep. Big spread. Let's give up NORAD. I think we're going to one Indonesia. And then let's tie things up in Africa. CNS. And what can I do here? Go to Mexico. Or I can also just flip Zaire. And flip Zaire and let's give myself a mod account. I really should be playing into Mexico, but that also invites a coup. So let's overprotect Thailand. Actually, how can I give him a problem? Break here, nah. Break there, well, nah. Break there. But China's still a problem. I should be able to realign later. Definitely don't mind threatening Africa control.
приветствовать недавно принятые в члены Организации Объединенных Наций
Yahtzee.
государства и передать им пожелания благополучия и процветания.
With a bunch of stuff I can do here. VOA. If I VOA, he's gonna, well, no, we can VOA later. So many options here. So many options. But I feel like nuke subs is the answer here. Although, hold on. How many events do I want to play? 3 events? 4 events, potentially? But it gives me threat for Africa control. Slightly annoyed that he redrew both D-stall and decall. Given that the use frequently of blockade is to force the US player to discard D-stall, I do actually wonder if there's a historical connection between the Berlin Wall and de-Stalinization. To do a quick little research study on the Cold War history. So yeah, Zaire, Angola. China card for Thailand. That'll happen. He doesn't have Asia scoring, so I'm not worried about that in the moment, and I could tie this up with some other stuff. I don't think I'm going to salt here. And I can't bring down DEFCON. But let's just be annoying. Play events. No. I have to take Nigeria first. He still gets a coup. So let's go big coup. Go big coup Brazil. I think maybe that's kind of wrong. Maybe should have covered Angola or something like that first. My issue is if I VOA him out of Nigeria, then he can coup me in Saharan states.
This nation should commit itself to achieving the goal.
So I kind of need to force him to coup.
Out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
Flower power. So he's taking Angola, or no? Okay, I think we must. Let's do at least one good thing here. And, set up a realign. This is tricky. think I'm just gonna have to coup Nigeria next.
Can we forge against these enemies a grand and global alliance, north and south, east and west, that can assure a more fruitful life for all mankind? Will you join in that historic?
Okay, here we go.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
А почему же этот халуй американского империализма выступает? Он затрагивает вопрос, если говорить, значит, он не процедурный вопрос затрагивает.
I think now we brush Panama.
Который симпатизирует колониальному господству, он не останавливает его. Разве это справедливо?
The Willie event. Okay. I believe this is best. Could take a -1 in Pakistan, but
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina, no hay otro camino que la lucha armada.
We dare
Y
not
esa
tempt
parece
them
ser la
with
situación
weakness,
también en muchos otros países de
for only when our arms
Asia.
are sufficient
there's probably a
beyond
lot of
doubt,
feedback on how I could have played that
can
better.
we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed.
I think this is an obvious duck headline. And there's some big problems here. This is Venezuela real? No, I mean, I don't know. Don't know where he's gonna go.
fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
But unplayable. 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 We're gonna have to figure out a way to get around some of this stuff. It might be to eat. Okay. Unfair. Deeply unfair. And he gets both. Okay, we're going to do this. 2 there. And I need presents. Yeah, fair enough. This can win me the game if he events Missile Envy, so I think I want that to be my hold card. I think I want this to be my space card, and we're going to have to deal with Liberation after we score Central. So, is he going to give me a chance to coup? I don't believe so. But we're still going to use NATO. I can go 1 here. And let's make it tough to cancel to deal with that Asia Dom situation. There's actually no way I can get arms race off because I still need to coup to get the Veeps. And I don't have any cards to do it. Okay. I think he's obligated to place ops here. So we could do 1 Haiti, 1 Nicaragua, 1 Pakistan. And that'd be obnoxious. He's just going to the 1 Pakistan. Great. I get my Dom. That's also great. Rats. I was absolutely thinking about jamming South Korea with China there.
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina, no hay otro camino.
That was one Argentina, I believe.
Y esa parece ser la situación también en muchos otros países de Asia y de África.
Пройдя через тяжелейшие испытания, советские люди...
No Op scenario is pretty crazy. So many options here. Again, another great hand. Puppets, not great. If he... I don't really have a DEFCON degrader.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the
For
goal
missile envy.
before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
I think I always like a bear trap, though. All this overprotection in South America makes things tough. CRG doesn't do much. Sadat doesn't do anything. Puppets doesn't do anything. ABM is nice, but I'm pretty sure I can hold it. Allende does nothing. Interesting headline from him. He gets out. We're gonna have to space that. Puppets is it weak enough? I think it has to be my coup card. We might as well go Venezuela. This can't ever work, though. That's the fucking thing. This coup Zaire would have worked.
Not
посмеетесь, когда мы, знаете, обгоним вас и скажем: господа капиталисты, до свидания, наш поезд сюда идет. Пожалуйста, за нами.
If I event this, he takes control and then I can coup it out. But instead... Let's do that, it'd be annoying. Oh. This makes it much easier to go. Yeah, okay. This makes ABM much better. One is upsetting. He can get his mill off, it's not a problem. Columbia?
А почему же этот халуй американского империализма выступает?
The Gaul happened, now Suez happened, so... One... What can I do with Matu? What needs overprotecting? Angola needs overprotecting, probably. We can threaten the realign there. And una más. Una más, ¿dónde está? That's not very good play. Five-year plan for what? Oh, yes, interesting. force can respond. Yeah, and I think we can trigger this, no problem. You have 3 or better, huh? Or do I just take it? I think I just take it. I'm gonna fall a little bit behind on time.
Because the people of the world want peace, and the leaders of the world are afraid of war. The times are on the side of peace. He's gonna see grain coming, but that's all right. This is obviously an ass-not hand. Even with Lone Gunman still out there, he has Lone Gunman, actually. Right? Is that right? Yeah, he has Lone Gunman. If he plays Aldrich Ames and takes out Astronaut, I'm going to be very upset. It'd be play of the century level stuff if he does that. He could just headline Lone Gunman. But I guess not, probably not with grain sales. Which he knows about. And I am several redraws away. I got 4 Doms on the board, right? Like, he could have some problem scorings. There's some avenues to win here. Which also means I need to be much more diligent about DEFCON losses in situations like that.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
He's thinking hard. I've got a vibe he's holding Africa scoring. And he's wondering if he should dump it. How I learned. Wow. 5-year plan. Oof. So I think I just use this to coup. Playing this could be very bad for him, but I could also get rid of one of my scorings. Therefore, I'm not going to do that. He must also have Central.
Our goal is not the victory
He has
of
to be
might,
sitting on Central.
but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere. And we hope around the world.
I really want to coup in Africa instead.
God willing.
I really want to coup in Africa instead. But he will absolutely score right away otherwise. So I need a big roll here. Need a very big roll. That's not it. He sets this to 3. He gets his coup back in Nigeria. Bummer. That's an interesting play. I haven't seen this play before. I've not seen a How I Learned played in the headline against the US in order to counter a coup steal. He also is holding Usuri, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yep. Or maybe Panama. Yeah. Okay. Do I have secondary reliant arguments? Yes, I do. Problems? Yeah. Go ahead and just reset that game. Let's go 1 here. Jam. That doesn't do much. 1 Nigeria. I need to hustle up here. Thank God South America is not coming back. Everything else is coming back, so I gotta focus on that. Asia, I can't really do much about. Let's just break there. What the hell else do I do with this last dot that says I don't play it? Alliance for 2 VPs, eh? Let's just... I held on to that for a reason. Let's go there, just in case he redrew Muslims. Or wait, did I just get rid of that? No. I could have redrawn Muslims. And I got 2 more influence to spread. Let's just slow that down a little bit, I guess. I guess with Sadat in hand, I don't even need to protect Egypt here. That's kind of weird, but oh well. This time the meltdown is not occurring until the late war. The Pope, and he's in not great shape down there. Right. I think we play it. What is there to do? He's got the scorings. And China. So, like, what do I, like... Do I present problems? I have to do this eventually. Let's just do it. Southeast Asia for even, I believe. Yeah, okay. He's got the vibe of more scoring cards.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
You know what? Let's hero realign. I don't need that op. Wasted play. Not a good one. Not a good play, BZ. Especially because I have to follow up with Sadat. IP war, Rutro. This could change the game. Failed. Great. Sadat. 1 inf. Why not just establish some presence? And then, yeah, now it happens. Is he gonna do Uruguay though? No.
Нам посмеетесь, когда мы, знаете, обгоним вас и скажем: господа, капиталисты, до свидания, наш поезд сюда идет. Пожалуйста, за нами.
This feels really mid.
But surely one such lesson, learned by the world at great cost, is that aggression,
Europe scoring great, Usurri great.
unopposed, becomes a contagious disease.
This stuff is all pretty good. No great headline. Let's get my mill ops. Watch them headline Flower Power. Honestly, it'd be worth it. Yeah, I don't want to degrade DEF CON here, because then he gets to take South Korea back for free. And I can just jam it, or take it with NTB if he coups. Usuri could have been interesting.
Today I say, as long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German question alone that remains open, but the question of freedom for all mankind.
Muslims. Rats.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I think Europe is next. What sucks is I can't truly follow up with anything here. I really wanted to play. He must have known I had Usuri. See if he fights. Oof. All right, fine. Fine, 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 fine. I want to hold that to AR6, AR7. Let's get that out of there. Oh, we must have Africa. Very unfortunate.
If you seek peace, if you seek prosperity for the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, if you seek liberalization, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate.
Live with this. Lots of vent and repair libs. Gotta hustle up here in my play.
I believe that communism is another sad, bizarre chapter in human history whose last
Love to see
pages
Asia
even
scoring.
now are being written.
And War Games and Aldrich. No kind of headlines. So I think we just kitchen debates it.
Și de aceea trebuie să apărăm cu toate forțele integritatea și independența României.
Well, everything is here for a win. Everything is here for a win. But things can still go wrong, so we're just holding our breath a little bit. Okay, he's gonna coup. We like that. guys can take Pakistan. We're going to score Asia.
The totalitarian world produces backwardness because it does such violence to the spirit.
Wow.
Thwarting the human impulse to create, to enjoy, to worship.
Not gonna lie, pretty mother flippin' stoked about that, guys. Thanks for being along on this ride. I don't even know what to say. But there's no he's gotta be so. Ah! All right, well, at least I'm not the worst player. At least I'm not the worst player in the world. All right, well, the struggle bus struggles no more. We're cruising down the freeway. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.